In my very first video, I made an elaborate version of traditional Ukrainian borscht. In this video, I paid attention to balance, taste, technique, texture, and the response that I got was basically, why did you make it so complicated? Come to find out, most Ukrainians have borscht frequently, and it's a common family meal, not some massive production. It's something that a busy mom can make. It lasts for several days, and it's something that you can make in less than an hour, because ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
While I never disagreed with this position, I never made quick borscht myself, I guess out of hard-headed principle. This all changed on my most recent trip to the front, this time the Northern Front. I was asked again by Freedom Friends to come visit some soldiers and cook for them. So we went off to the border between Ukraine and Belarus. Since this area was more stable and a bit safer, I thought, of course I would have access to a better kitchen, right? Right?
No. 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 You misunderstood.
Okay, so no stove, no running water, no plumbing, no equipment, and very few tools and supplies. There's no way that they expect me to cook there. So I'm just going to make a loaf of fresh baked bread, a batch of pico de gallo and some nachos, and thinking that this might still be a little bit light for 10 full-grown men, I think I'm going to make them some sandwiches.
Let me fix you some sandwiches.
We arrive near the Northern Front and deliver supplies, and I set up the food for everyone. However, I quickly sort of pick up on the fact that they're expecting me to cook something else. So they, heavily armed Ukrainian soldiers, expect me, an American, to cook borscht, the national dish of Ukraine, in their front-line prison kitchen. So, in an effort to support our troops, I abandoned my principles on borscht. With nothing more than a grater, a boot knife, one pot, one pan, and a block of frozen solid pork, I made borscht. Not in the way that your kindly Ukrainian grandmother would, with care, respect, and love. I made it the way your busy mother would make it, as quickly and angrily as possible. Single pot borscht is about cutting as many corners as possible. While you can make everything in a single pot, you can speed things up even more by using an additional pan to brown the meat and saute the onions and carrots. In a large pot, add peeled and cubed potatoes and bring the water to a boil. While the water comes to temp, prep the rest of the meat and veggies. In a pan, fry cubed pork until it begins to brown. Then, add to the water with the potatoes, leaving the rendered fat in the pan. Add diced onion and grated carrot to the pan to cook down and soften in the rendered fat. Once the onions begin to go translucent, add tomato paste and stir. Once aromatic, remove from the pan and add to the pot with the boiling potatoes and meat. Add thinly shredded cabbage. Reduce heat to a gentle simmer, add bay leaves and garlic cloves. So while you could save even more time by grating the beets, I think it's worth cutting the beets into thin strips. This ensures that the color and texture remains even after multiple reheats. This also ensures that the soup is not overpowered by carrot, tomato, or meat. It also helps to maintain that earthy, woody beet taste and texture. Once the beets are added, maintain a gentle simmer and make sure it doesn't come to a boil again. If you want beans, add a can of beans now. After about 20 to 30 minutes, check if the beets are tender. Also check flavor and salt to taste. Serve. From start to finish, you are looking at less than an hour of work. No roasting, no parboiling, no bones, no sea of dishes to clean. Just borscht done as fast as you can, and slightly dyed red fingers. Just make sure that you can pass inspection. Otherwise, it's straight to the gulag with you. So there you have it, a quick and easy borscht recipe that can be made by anyone, anywhere, anytime, on any budget. Why don't you give it a try and let me know. Do you prefer this version or the more elaborate version? Just write a comment below. Also, if there's any other recipe you'd like to see me make, please let me know, because I love getting feedback. Alright, thanks guys.
Коли ви кажете про те, що немає допомоги НАТО, брешуть. А позаду мене знаходиться новий зразок нашої української біолабораторії, спільно зроблений з американською провідною компанією Cooking Chicken Борщ.